Hey there friends, Kevin here from the Chord Podcast, back in with another reaction video, and what happens you get the band that's the most consistent in metalcore, mixed with the man who made pig squealing popular in metal. That's where we got August Burns Red with their new song, The Cleansing, featuring none other than Ramos from Lorna. It's going to be a long one, so let's see what we got. If you are enjoying these videos or you like the channel, hit subscribe right down here, as we put out new episodes of the Chord Podcast every single Tuesday and Thursday, and these reactions every Friday as well, so why waste time? Let's just get to it.
You are the best.
Already enjoying intro fills, just great stuff. Where if there got any more of that like cinematic theatrical stuff that Lorna Chord does? I do like the contrast already between faster back and slow vocals. Interesting. They're kind of bringing a little more of those cinematic elements of Lorna Chord without a lot of the excess theatrical backing. It's just showing the instrumentation. I'm not sure if they're going to keep this whole pace up, though, for a whole 8 minutes. There's got to be some change-up happening at some point. We're hearing some of that, like, differentiation from Will, but it's just not saying out to the way I thought it would. We still got a long way to go, though. Great little transition right there, mixing guitar and bass. Allowing the guitar to really get a little bit of a new extra life to transition to some different sounds as we go on. Is it just me or does this song just feel like it keeps marching? Like, don't speak during guitar solos, but I'm really happy they put something in here for that. Much larger dynamics coming through on that part of the song as we get to this slower part about-ish halfway through. Got about another minute to get to the halfway point. Finally get some of that good Ramos stuff to come in. Still in a similar contrasting pace, though, to the backing. They do have a little more theatrical backing behind Will. I think it's one thing we're going to see throughout the entire song, just the consistent march feel of the backing instrumentals. I mean, it does allow the song to have this cohesive flow to it, but it does help it have more of this dragged on feel at this point right now. That's where I'm at. The one thing that's getting me right now is it's just, we're not getting much of a change from that march feel on this song. Like, it kind of just keeps marching on and on and on. Faster backing, melodic vocal patterns. And I'm starting to kind of lose overall interest in this long of a song, as we got 2.5 minutes left. And yes, I'm looking at the time. Okay, can we get some cool transition here? We have a chance. We have a chance, people. Like, see more of that bass come through, though, to match guitars. A little bit more progressive even as we get to this point, which is a very nice touch. I gotta feel they have to come out after this something big. Anybody want to dance? Really like how the guitar tone get a little bit more cleanly compared to the backing here, but that march feel of the song continues. Probably one of my favorite parts of the song right now is just how this guitar tone is shifted towards the end. Gives it more of a lighter, open feel as we end the song. Kind of like an emotional, positive note. Even though I don't think the lyrics really going that route. Well, we're going to have some thoughts at the end of this one, folks. We're going to have some thoughts. Before we head into the breakdown, do you like We Came as Romans? You got me thinking it's over, so let me know! Do you like cheese?
Cheese.
And do you like podcasts that bring you the best bands in rock and metal and the best upcoming bands in rock and metal to get you in the know better than anybody else? If you said yes to any of those questions, hit subscribe to the Chord podcast right down here. We are bringing on bands from all across the rock and metal world, big, small, upcoming, whatever it is, and presenting them to you in the best way possible, getting you to know about them, getting you to know more about their new music, previewing any new albums that are coming out, and get you stories from the bands that you may never hear anywhere else. So please go and check us out. Please enjoy, and you found a great podcast to be a part of. So thank you very much. And now, to the breakdown. So that was The Cleansing by August Burns Red, featuring none other than Will Ramos of Lorna Shore. And for as long of a song as it is, I did find some positives, and I did find some things that I just really couldn't get into. So let's start with the positives. There were times where the guitar tone consistently had a great taste to it, what they did in the solo around 3 minutes in, and then especially at the exit outro point, After a little bit more of that slow up to really get to a build, as the guitar tone was a lot cleaner, a lot more emotionally open, and a little bit more emotionally positive as well, to really allow the song to have, after 8 minutes, you know, a great end to it to really get you in this great feel. When Will Ramos even came in and brought some of those deeper vocals, those like insanity vocals that we're used to from him, I really thought it gave the song a lot more of a great presence, as it gave that switch up there. And when they were able to use Will in conjunction with Jake on this song to really get that differentiation going back and forth, I thought they came out with something that had a lot of positivity to it. However, there were two things that really got to me. One is, I do know it's an 8-minute track. For me, I'm not the biggest fan of those tracks that are long and drawn out, tend to be a little bit more progressive, where progressive metalcore necessarily isn't my thing. However, of course, have to keep an open mind and want to give it a shot. Even as I did enjoy the fact that for a majority of it, you know, the back instrumentals were much faster paced in conjunction and contrast with more melodic vocal patterns. The overall consistency of that really kind of dragged the song out way too long for me in terms of overall feel, and how the song had this consistent feeling of this marching forward path. I get it to keep the song, you know, connected, to keep everything flowing in one consistent place. But with the overarching, over-consistent use of that backing feel where everything is just marching forward, it really gave the song more of that run-on feel outside of the ending, where we got a little bit more of that drop down with 2 minutes left, and then the final minute really had that faster paced march again, but with the guitar tone on a little bit more of a lighter positive note. So in my mind, this isn't a song I'm necessarily really going to come back to, as, you know, the feature from Will, I still like what they did with him, especially when they were combining him with Jake's vocals, along with when he was on his own here. However, it's just that overall consistent marching feel throughout 8 minutes of the song that really doesn't relent. That is something that I'm just not really getting connected to, where I've seen a couple more differentiations from August Burns Red in the past which show more consistently. I do like the ideas they put in there. I just think it being this long and drawn out wasn't the move. However, if you like this stuff, I mean, that's fine. More power to you. It's music. We like all different things. It's subjective to what we like. So that's kind of the point, right? So just not necessarily for me, but I mean, this isn't somewhere I'm like, oh my God, I hate August Burns Red now. No. I'll still go see them play live. They're fun as all hell. I always enjoy listening to what they have come out. So yeah, we'll just wait for the next one and see what happens. Thank you for watching this reaction. If you like the reaction, hit the like button right down here. If you're not subscribed to the podcast channel, subscribe right down here. Put in the comments what you thought of the video, thought of the reaction, thought of the song as well. Even if I don't respond to them, I have read them. So thank you very much for checking us out. This is Kevin, and I'm out.